Hello everybody and welcome back for another episode of My Chaotic Budget. My name is Sandra and on this channel we do all things budget related as it pertains to mine and my husband's paychecks. And in this episode we are going to do our Sunday budget reset. For everybody who's been here before, welcome back. For those of you who are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. On my channel we go through our budget. We do paycheck budgets. We have mine and my husband's income. I'm a teacher. My husband works. And we are just trying to get by and pay off our debts as we go. We do have a lot of chaos in our budget, but we manage to make it work as best as we can. And I share with you all on this channel the experiences that we go through, and hopefully some of the experiences that we go through will help guide you not to do the same thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our Sunday budget reset. Our Sunday budget reset, of course, we need to review our weekly spending. We need to update our budget tracker. We need to, which of course is our ledger book. We need to plan for the week ahead and then celebrate wins that we may have accomplished. So let's take a look. Happy February. Happy February to all of you. Today is Sunday as I'm filming this. It is Sunday, February 1st. However, I have had one crazy work week and I'm filming this rather late in the evening, so it probably will not come out until Monday. But I was at work almost every single day until like 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Didn't get home. It's just a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and get started. So let's take a look at our weekly spending. All right, so if we take a look, starting on Monday, we did have a family dinner of Chick-fil-A. And I went ahead and I put that here. I did apply for a SoFi personal loan to pay off the high interest debt, and it got approved. So now I just need to focus on paying off faster than I would have if I left it on the credit card. So I'm very happy about that. So I'm going to have an upcoming video going over how I applied for the SoFi loan and everything that I was able to pay off. So I'm very eager to share that with you guys. Then on Tuesday, we bought Zootopia 2 for the family because my girls, they loved it. It's one of my favorite movies now too. I absolutely adore it. And then I believe my husband had lunch at Whataburger, and I had, this was me. I took breakfast to work. I stopped by Whataburger to have breakfast because we had a delayed start of school on Monday and Tuesday, and I went ahead and I picked up breakfast for myself. I don't normally eat breakfast during the week, but it was something I wanted, and so I did. And then I had lunch with my husband with Panda, and so that was $20.35. So we spent money mostly on the movie, but that was to be expected because the movie came out. Then on Wednesday, I'm not sure why there is Burger King and Chipotle on Wednesday. I think my husband had picked up breakfast at Burger King and then had lunch at Chipotle. So I think that's what happened here, because I used cash that day. And when it comes to cash, I don't track it. If I had lunch, I paid with cash, and I don't even remember what it was. I had such a crazy day. I had a whole crazy week. I don't even remember most of the things that happened. I did have Dutch Brothers that day, so that's on here. But I had Dutch again this weekend. And then we tried 7 Brew. Yeah, we did a lot of spending. McDonald's, my husband got paid here on the 28th. So I'll be going over that paycheck budget in a little bit. Technically, I put it as my check because I explained previously how I used my check to cover my husband's check, and yeah, there's a whole thing on there. If you're interested in checking out that video, I'll make sure to link it in the cards. And then here, Thursday, I had a super long day at work. I had McDonald's for lunch. Dutch Brothers is my husband. And then for dinner, we had Taco Palenque. When I say I have long days at work, that means I don't get home until like 7 or 8 p.m. And I'm really having to think about my career if I want to stay working in high school, because these days are way too long and it's really starting to pay a toll on me. So I don't know. I need to think about it, because my daughter's going to be going to high school soon, and I'd like her to go to work with me. But at the same time, I'm just like, oh my God, these long days, they're just so horrible. Okay, and then Friday, my husband had noodles for lunch. He brought home popcorn, which was $16.24. Then Chick-fil-A. We had Chick-fil-A Friday for $46.83, and then Barrel House for $22.20. And then here, if we look at Saturday, we had Raising Cane's. It was a super long day. I woke up like at 4 in the morning because I had to be at work at 6, and I didn't come home until 9. Yeah, I'm having a hard time recovering from this long ass week. But I'm hoping I can recover soon, because it's really, really weighing heavy on me right now. And then today is Sunday. We went to 7 Brew. My husband had to buy something for his father, for a controller, and then we filled up the vehicle with gas. So you could see, crazy week, just absolutely crazy. And there's no time for cooking. If my husband cooked, I think he may have cooked on Wednesday for dinner, but I can't even remember. But I know he cooked one of these days. We had chicken cordon bleus, and I think it was, I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday, but we had dinner at home. But that's just reviewing the weekly spending. That's seeing everything that we have for that. I am so tired. So tired. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to update our budget tracker. So here, this is where I keep, of course, my ledger. I keep my ledger inside my Moterm. This is a new Moterm that I purchased. I really wanted it, and I got what I wanted. So anybody who doesn't agree with me, you can you can keep your disagreements to yourself. Okay, so I got this. My ledger book is where I keep track of my expenses, and you can see here everything is up to date. I just haven't done the final calculations here, so that's what I'm going to do right now for step 2, is updating my expenses, my expense tracker. Okay, so we've already done that. So what I like to do when it comes to expenses is I have different highlighter colors, and with those highlighter colors I have blue for gas, purple for groceries, I have yellow for bills, orange for sinking funds and savings, pink or red for dining out, and green for spending. So these are the only colors that I use, and I will usually write down everything that every category off here to the side, and then I'll highlight it. So let me go ahead and do that so I can get a visual idea of where our money has been going. Okay, so we have highlighted everything that we have, and you can see that it's really Christmas colors down here. We got some red and green going on because it's mostly been spending and eating. That's all that we do. And since it's been especially busy, it's about quick meals. It's about quickly being able to grab things. And I think we've been doing pretty well considering. But I just kind of want to go over this portion, because if you're seeing numbers and you have questions about it, I'm going to be doing my paycheck budget real soon, and then I can get into that. But for right now, this is just about updating our expense trackers. And I do have my expense tracking that I have here too that I have not completed. So I'm going to need to clear this up. And what I'm going to need to do here too is I'm going to have to do a budget closeout, because this needs to go through too. So I'm going to be needing to do that real soon. And yes, so there we go. So even though I'm feeling super tired and ready to be done with this, it needs to get done. And I'm going to make sure that I have it done. So our expenses are good. We have $771. The next paycheck doesn't kick in until, let's see, February 11th. Yes, February 11th is when the next paycheck comes in. So now that we've updated our expenses, we have $771 left. Now we need to plan out for the week. Okay, so let's get over here. We're going to take a look. So we're looking at our expenses for February 2nd through the 8th. So let's see what we've got going on. So we've already created our little layout here. Looks super cute. I love it. It's this junk journaling style with florals. I love it. For this week, work is not going to be as long. I know I'm going to have a long work day on Wednesday. That's like the only one I think this week. Since I am a music teacher, I have to plan out how I'm going to do rehearsals. And that's basically what I have to do at work. So I'll be planning this out. I believe I'm going to finally begin my rehearsals the way that I want to, but I'm not going to get into details of that because this is not what that channel is about. But I need to get into that. Let me see. I don't anticipate anything. Hopefully I can get home early on Friday. There's no doctor's appointments. There's nothing that I see here that I need to be worried about. So basically, I just need to stick to the plan. Now, I did not do this the last week, but it's because the week was really crazy. So I'm going to stick with a daily budget of $40. So I'm hoping that we can stick to it this week. Let's see what happens. It's not as crazy of a week. I know the following week is going to start getting crazy. I want it to be summer. I want it to be summer already. Okay. So, there's not much that I need to plan for. Just going to plan to say, okay, $40 a day. I do have cash, and if I decide to use cash, I'm going to use it, but I do not track my cash. Once I have cash, I just let it do its thing. I don't track it because I feel like if I track it, I'm just adding more to it. My basic tracking is going to be with the swipey. All right, so then let's take a look at the previous week and think about our wins. The win that I see, that despite this being like a crazy long week, that I was still able to manage getting a personal loan taken care of for our debts. And I'm happy for that because I've kind of put this together. And like I said, I'm gonna have a video on that soon, and I'll be getting into that. But you're gonna see that I paid off Best Buy, I paid off Macy's, and I paid off Old Navy. 3 of the big credit cards that I had with high interest rates above 30% have been paid off. And so now I have this personal loan that is at 12%. I'm going to be saving so much money, and I'm just going to be putting all of our debt snowball, everything to it to pay this off. And so I'm going to get into that. So to me, that's a win. That's a huge win that I was able to get approved, and I'm going to get it done. And that's it. I'm just happy that I was able to film this, even though it's not going to come out on Sunday. I'm happy that I was able to film it, and I am ready to see where this next week is going to take us. But all right, that's all I've got, guys. Sorry if I was a little bit of a bummer this time around, but I am just really happy that I was able to get this done. And thank you for being here. Please make sure to leave a little purple heart to show that you were here all the way to the end. And I'll try to get my nails done so that way you don't have to see them looking all disastrous. All right, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.